What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Oregon State versus Washington college football matchup going down Saturday, November 18th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Oregon State and Washington, and this is a massive, massive game for playoff implications. As you've got the Oregon State Beavers coming into this one, 8-2 on the year, 6-4 against the number, after a 62-17 rout of Stanford in their last matchup. Meanwhile, Washington, 35-28 victors over Utah last time out as 9.5-point favorites. Didn't get the cover there and have now failed to cover in 5 of their last 6 games. Now look at the Washington Huskies. They are right now the front runner to make it out of the Pac-12 to hold the spot in the college football playoff. They do have some work to do here. They do have a solid offense that's 6th in total offense, 30 yards per play, and they have the highest octane pass offense in the country, which is not good for Oregon State's defense necessarily, as this Oregon State defense is 71st against the pass, 93rd in completions allowed per game, 58th in completion percentage allowed. So I look for Washington to have some success in this matchup. But how much success will they have is the question, because the weather's not supposed to be great. The weather is supposed to be a little bit rainy in this matchup as we go throughout the game. We're supposed to see a 98% chance of rain at 8 p.m. basically all through the entire game. So there is going to be rain, and that lends itself to more of a ground attack kind of game. And if it does have to shift to a ground attack kind of game, that doesn't work for the Huskies. They are 101st in rushing yards per game, 39th in yards per carry, but they don't rush the ball all that much. They have the 4th fewest rushing attempts per game in the FBS this season. On the other side, that works perfectly fine for Oregon State, who love to run the football. They're running it at around the around sort of the middle of the pack in terms of rushing attempts per game, but they're top 10 in yards per carry, top 20 in yards in rushing yards per game, and they're both top 20 in total offense and top 10 in yards per play as well. And the most important thing is that Washington just has a hard time stopping teams running the football in the red zone. They give up a ton of rushing touchdowns, one of the highest amount of rushing touchdowns allowed in the red zone this season. And like I said, when you have a team that can exploit that edge like Oregon State, especially when the elements are going to benefit that kind of play style, well, it can be a little bit tough for Washington to stop. And let's not forget about the fact that just how tough of a place Reser Stadium is to go on the road and win. I mean, Oregon State has turned this place into a fortress. Teams have gone into Reser the last few years and have fallen, dropped like flies. And I think Washington could be next. I really like this Beavers team when they're at home. When they're out on the road, if this game was in Washington, I'd probably be on Washington like white on rice. But at Oregon State, at Reser, I think this one's Oregon State, and I think they end the dream for Washington here, or at least put a dent in their playoff hopes. Give me Oregon State here in a pick'em, or just straight up on the money line. Actually, I think it's a 1.5. But either way, give me Oregon State on the money line in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.